Hi friends, Amy from Attainable Hospitality here. I was outside just watering my garden like I normally do in the evenings after I get the little one down to bed, and just taking some time to reflect on the day. And it's just been one of those kind of long days, demanding in multiple ways. I'm sure you've had days like that too. Maybe every day is like that right now. But I was just kind of reminded, when I was watering my lettuces and stuff here, that this morning I came downstairs, also to just kind of check on my garden, and the boys and I were outside playing in the backyard and just kind of hanging out, and I was picking some lettuce for our lunch, just to make a salad, be a little healthy and everything. So I just couldn't help but notice, like, my lettuce plants are, they're just booming. And then I've got some more over here. They're growing really tall. They're bolting because of the heat of the summer that we're in right now. And I just have so much lettuce, which is a great thing. But we eat more than just lettuce. And it occurred to me, you know what, maybe I have enough that I should take somebody a salad today. And I already knew I was getting out to take a meal to my friend that I had prepared yesterday. And I was reminded of another friend who lives in that same direction. And she doesn't like cooking, for one. And she is trying to eat more veggies and just eat a little bit healthier and everything. And so it occurred to me, you know what? I can bless her and her family in a way that, sure, I have to clip some extra lettuce leaves, maybe chop a few extra vegetables, but I'm already doing this. I'm already cutting vegetables. I have vegetables from yesterday I cut for salad, and I can bless her and her family without going totally out of my way. I can use my abundance, use what I do have extra of, and again, not worry about what I don't have, but say, hey, I have this. I can share this right now. I'm already going in this direction. I can take a little extra time and bless an additional family when I go out. And so I guess I just wanted to kind of challenge you to look at your own life right now. Look at your day, your season, and what do you have an abundance of that you can use to bless others. You don't all have extra lettuce in your backyard, and if you did, then no one would have a need for it because everyone would have it. So we're all going to have different things that we have extra of, but if we recognize our abundance and are intentional about trying to share it with others, then we're just kind of automatically getting into that habit of generosity and habit of caring for people, and not holding on to our extra, but sharing it and keeping it in that, keeping it in an open hand, being like, Lord, who do you want to have this today? And then trusting that He's going to provide more for you when the next day comes. You don't have to worry about just holding on to everything all the time. So maybe you've got an abundance of money right now. I'm sure there's plenty of people that could use something you could purchase, but more likely, maybe you bought too many packs of cheese on sale. Sometimes that randomly happens to us. My husband will see a good sale, and we just have so much of one random ingredient, and so let's pass along the extra. Or maybe you have an abundance of time in the middle of the night when you're trying to sleep, so you could use that time praying for people. Instead of laying there wishing you were sleeping, take the time to consider others and lift them up in prayer. Now, we're not all going to be in a season of extra all the time. There are plenty of seasons that feel really dry and barren and like you have nothing extra. However, when you stop to really think about it, maybe you do have more than you realize. If you don't have a job right now, maybe your abundance of time, some of that could be spent, serving others in some way, or abundance of things growing in your yard, or people who'd appreciate some fresh food. So I guess just when you're looking to be kind and generous and extending hospitality to those around you, it doesn't have to be so complicated, and you don't have to feel inferior because you don't have the abundance of someone else. Look at what you have. Look at what you've been blessed with. And it may feel small or insignificant, but at the same time, it doesn't always take that much effort to really make somebody feel good or feel loved or wanted or welcomed. It doesn't always have to be some huge gesture. Even something simple, and just letting that person know that they matter enough that you thought that they could use something you have, or that you're thinking about them, or praying for them, or extending an invitation to join you for a meal or something. So I just want to encourage you, look at your abundance. Look for the lettuce plants in your life. What is growing in your life right now that you can afford to be generous with. And I'm not gonna sit around and worry, be like, oh, but if I give away my today's lettuce, then maybe I won't have any tomorrow. I mean, that's silly when we're talking about lettuce. But frequently when it comes to things, possessions, money, we kind of get caught in that fearful mindset of what if I need it later? Oh, I don't want to donate these clothes because what if I'm going to want them again? Well, trust that God will provide the right style for you when the time comes. And just live with that generous heart instead of a fearful heart. So